is Malik from Stutter Revolution.
And I'm Arnaud from Finnish Ashes.
Hey folks, enough of the guitar dudes talk, now it's singers time.
Hey guys.
We've been on a bumpy way from Kaluga to our tour manager's hometown, called Nizhny Novgorod.
Yep.
As cell phone zombies, we tried to promote the next show on VK, which is the Russian counterpart of what we call Facebook. Yevgeny's van had no suspension. That means our voyage was really exhausting.
Hello, thank you very much for your concert. Thank you to your team for the show. It was just a smart show. You just perfectly played their songs. And I want to apologize for such a small amount of spectators are unable to collect anymore, but it was just great in capital letters. Sincerely your fan, Paul, and a small town Kaluga.
After hours of driving, we arrived at that ruin of a venue. Don't you think, Ilko?
Well, as much as it was a ruin, it doesn't really get more underground than this. I can only imagine the amount of metal and punk bands that have played in this venue over the course of the years. And even though that the backstage did look kind of like a dump when we got there with all the wires and garbage everywhere lying around, it still was an exciting thing to play, and hopefully we would catch a bigger crowd after our fiercely strong VK and Tinder game that we were playing. When you went into the venue, it actually looked like a mixture between a burger bar and a really hipster club. And even though that the stage was quite small, it was a lovely venue to play.
Thanks, Mr. Singer guys, for your input. But now it's the guitarist back again.
Exactly.
So, as Pat stated, this was Alex's hometown. So we met his beautiful wife, Katya, who was very pregnant.
And shortly after, it was time already to prepare for the show, of course, with our ritual routine.
Although we had to be really careful this time, because for some reason there were metal spikes sticking out of the floor. What the hell? But then it was time for music. And first we had some support bands, some local bands who were playing. And one of them, a band called Grade, they were pretty nice. And they actually slightly reminded us of the Russian version of the band Hymn. This was the sound guy. He was an ass. Since this show actually was cancelled and then brought back again, he was so grumpy that he had to work that he just screwed over the mix. I surely let him know at the end when I called him out in Dutch while pretending to thank the audience, and all the Russians were applauding me.
Everything feeling tonight from a pressure deep inside.
We really love this guy. He's in our hearts. Katya. Alex, please come on stage. The next song is for you and for Katya.
And this was the warmest goodbye we could give him. Such a great guy. Thank you, Alex, for everything you did for us.
And After the show, even though it was kind of late, Alex wanted to show us his hometown, so we took a nighttime stroll through Nizhny Novgorod.
With a very dark Volga river.
It was very cold, but very beautiful as well.
Since this was 2016, we were wondering about this Russia 2018 thing, but we found out that Nizhny was a site for the World Championship in football 2 years later. And then it was already time to say our goodbyes to Alex.
To the best tour manager I will ever have, probably. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. You're the man. Thank you.
Since Nizhny Novgorod is Alex's hometown, it made no sense for him to go with us to Moscow, the 400 kilometers, so we left him with his wife and soon with his little cute child.
For the last day of our tour, Yevgeny would be our tour manager.